Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing in the cafe? Are you ready for some hot and steamy conversation this morning? What you drinking on? What you sipping on? Caramel macchiato? That's my favorite beverage right there. That's how I get my day started. Hot and steamy.
My mother and I had a fantastic relationship.
This is Steven, and I just wanted to share.
You should always be in a place where you're celebrated. Life is too short to stay somewhere and tolerate it.
If you cannot help a person, don't hurt them, especially with women. Soy's just whole essence is to bring out the best in other people.
Something that touches other people, and that's what your show does. It's not just conversation as you started. It actually has a purpose.
Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. It's your girl Soy bringing you stimulating conversation to the Root Nation. It's always a joyous occasion here in the cafe. Think on it, drink on it, let's talk now. If soy means I am, therefore you are. Yes, you are bold, beautiful, intelligent, amazing, and leaving your insecurities and inabilities to be tested, then rested, while you have real talk with soy. I want to welcome you to the cafe where you can come in and always unapologetically be you, be you. All right, Atlanta, Chicago, DC, Miami, let's wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. You've got the power. You've got
my people in the East, yo, you gotta wake up. Midwest, dirty South, yo, you gotta stand up. All my homies in the West, so you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What does your wake up look like? Well, my wake up looks like I'm just, first of all, once I realize I am awake, I'm thanking God, like, whew, thank God for this new day. And I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with it. And I'm thinking how long it's gonna take me to drop this one leg on the side of the bed and flip that other one over and get out. I turn on my news. Sometimes I wake up with that. Sometimes I wake up with my gospel music. Sometimes I wake up just being embraced in love. Don't you? Don't you wake up being embraced in love with somebody? The Lord, you, him, her. That's a good thing. That's a good way to wake up too. Let you know you're alive. How about that? But our guest here in the cafe with me today is going to remind us how important it is to know that we're alive and some things that we can do just to test that livelihood. She's reminding us, women, she's reminding us what's needed. Because let me just go back a little bit. Let me back up a little bit and just talk about this past year, this crazy pandemic that we've been in. I know for me, first time experiencing this, I realized quickly that I didn't have enough clothes to wear at home. I needed some more around the house clothes. You know, y'all got them around the house clothes. They don't match. You just throw it on, throw the shirt on, pants on. You know, you could have very well been getting dressed and then realize you're not going. So you just threw some pants on that don't match the shirt, anything, right? Just throw it on, but it's comfortable, right? It's comfortable. And how about a few of you that just leave the clothes on for 2 days, maybe 3. You say, I was home all day. It ain't like it got dirty. So you just throw it on again. Or you just working so hard that you just don't have time for all of that. You home, you grinding, and you just trying to catch up on some projects. I get all of that. But what does that mean to our significant other? What does it mean to our relationship? Do we sometimes put that on the back burner? Like, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He know I can put it on. He know I can put it on when I need to put it on. He know I can bring it. Well, ladies, sad to say, we've been doing it all wrong. All wrong. And let me say, I have been the first to get the slap on the wrist. So if I can handle it, you can handle it. And who's here to help us handle it is Harley Parker. Harley Parker is in the cafe with me today. An amazing woman who has, she's born in Compton. Y'all listen, she's been around the world, right? She's born in Compton, raised in Shreveport, and has been a peach since 2002. And not only that, Harley is the owner and operator of the School of Romance. She is better known as the Lady Whisperer, also known as a romance, sexy, confidence coach. And she is here in the cafe to help us get our sexy back. So y'all say good morning and get ready for the sexy refresher. Good morning, Miss Harley. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm over here sipping my ginger tea. I made some fresh ginger root tea this morning, and I'm just having my way with it. What you sipping on?
Honey, I am sipping on my favorite is a tall vanilla latte with whipped cream from Starbucks. And I added a little Kahlua because I'm headed on vacay with my husband. So I was feeling naughty, so I had to spice it up a little bit.
Oh. So is naughty really a feeling, or you just routinely just know you need to do it?
For me, naughty is a feeling. Sometimes you just feel naughty. Some days you wake up and it's just like, oh, today is the day. And then you have a moment where you're like, okay, I should really just do something to kick life into high gear. Let's just put a little twist in it. Naughty is my favorite word.
Okay. Do you find that with your clients or your students, women of our age, I'm gonna say 40 plus?
Yes.
How often do we get naughty with our boo thing?
Ooh, honey, I'm finding that ladies over 40, we're starting to lose that spunk we had in our early 20s and our 30s, where you were constantly on your A game and making sure that you were pleasing your significant other. Over 40, we've gotten comfortable. We've been through some things. Either you've already been married a really long time, or you're divorced by this age. Unfortunately, we've had children. We're in our stride in our careers, so we get a little lax. We get a little comfortable, and therefore we forget the importance and the beauty of being able to have that spice and that connection with your significant other.
Okay.
The fun.
The fun. Oh, the fun. The fun.
That's the key. The fun.
Are we too busy for fun? Is that why?
I don't know. I really think that sometimes we take ourselves too seriously for fun. It's to me, it's just sit back, relax, let your hair down, girl, and have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun.
No one's judging you.
So how do you get women to do that? I know you offer some support, some direction, some classes, tutorials, homework assignments, all of that. How do you get women to start to have fun?
So at the School of Romance, it's my job to help you, first of all, build your sexy confidence, especially when it relates to your significant other. Your sexy confidence, it's for in the bedroom, of course, but it's also for outside of the bedroom. Confidence is just key in being who you are and being able to stretch your stuff through life and enjoy it. So I have a variety of classes. I teach with a method of a background of seduction dance. So I use that as a way to loosen the women up, let them relax a little bit, and I teach the dance class so that they're able to feel their own sexy and know what it's like to strut their stuff. Heels are mandatory, so you got to put on your heels. Ladies like to get dressed up, so that's fun. Women like to strut their stuff and feel good and want other people to look at them and say, girl, you looking good. It makes you feel good. So I do a variety of classes to help pull that person out of them so that they're able to know that it's okay to be sexy. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to be a naughty girl. And this is what we'll call our alter ego.
The naughty girl. Oh, okay.
Do you have an alter ego, Soy?
I don't.
Girl, we got to pick one. Harley is my alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
My mama named me Angel.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes. So you have to pick an alter ego, Soy.
Okay. Do I need to come to class to do that, or we have to do it on a one-on-one session?
We're going to pick it right now.
Oh,
Let
okay.
the ladies know what your alter ego is going to be.
Okay.
And then they can pick theirs at home.
Okay. How do I do it?
You have to think about the naughty girl inside of you or the demure girl. Some of us are, the alter ego is the girl that lives inside of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my alter ego is wild and fun-loving and crazy, party girl. But Angel, on the other hand, is a bit reserved. I'm a homebody. I literally can wear the same tank top and jeans every day with flip-flops and not care. Bookworm, that's Angel. So it's a drastic difference between the two of my personalities. So your personality may be boss lady queen, running stuff. So therefore you may have a sweet, demure, lace-wearing alter ego.
You're nuts.
A sweet lace-wearing alter ego.
So it's left up to you to pick your alter ego and then share it with your significant other. You have to build her whole persona.
Oh. Opposite of, so it needs to be opposite of who I am. So it needs to be opposite of who I am. So it needs to be opposite of who I am. So it okay. Opposite of who I am. I don't know, Harley. I think that's going to be a challenge. I think because there's so many facets to me. Yeah, I am fast-paced, hardworking. Maybe it should be the person that doesn't work because I work all the time. So maybe
it should be a girl that doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe it should be someone that's not employed, not have any projects, and want to run and I don't know.
You're gonna have to think about it before it's over. You gotta let us know what your alter ego is.
Or at least what I'm close to. There
you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think are really holding women back from being their sexy self? What's getting in the way of it?
The opinions of other people.
Oh.
We are so worried of what, especially as African American women, of what other people think. Religion plays a lot. What your family think plays a part. What you've been taught, what you've been raised as, it plays a big part. I find that my demographic now for the School of Romance are mostly women in their 50s, definitely 40 plus. And it's a great demographic because this set of women are ready to be their best self, to have fun, to let their hair down because they've been working hard for most of their life. They've traded in fun for career, for being mothers, for being wives, and thinking that it's not okay for them to be a fun girl or a party girl. Honey, no one's judging you. Enjoy your life. You deserve to let your hair down on vacation. No one knows. Behind closed door with your significant other, no one's judging you. He's not judging you. If he's in there with you, in the bed with you, he's not judging you. So you should at least enjoy it and have some fun. Don't worry what other people say or what you think that they're saying, because really it's all in our head.
Yeah, and what should be in your head, I think at that moment is the spouse that you're with. And how you can please each other, and I know what I love about relationships is your ability to kind of see what you can do to go to the next level. How do we have more fun? How do we do more of this? How do we make more money? How do we push ourselves to go to the next level? But I also can relate to those childhood stories and those myths about how we should respond and what we should do sexually.
Yep.
You know.
I remember growing up, Soy, and I've always been a curvy girl since I was young, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my family calling me Coca-Cola, right? But if I raised my arm and you could see my belly, it was, oh my gosh, no, I see your belly. And I'm like, I just raised my hand and my shirt came up, you know, or red lipstick is for, you know, streetwalkers. You've heard these things before, you know, and you grow up with all these notions of, oh, this is bad. This is looked upon as bad. You go to church and this is bad. And you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But they don't tell you that once you get married, once you have a committed significant other, that these are the things that you should be doing if you want to keep him. Mm. You know, these are the things that other cultures, they make sure that their women are well trained and taught early that these are the things that you need to do to keep your man. And I know a lot of women are like, Harley, it's not always us. Well, it's not always us. There are some things that men can do too. That's not my job. My job is to teach women to be their most confident self, and then it's left up to you to train your man, girl.
Now, speaking of training your man, does your husband ever tweak your program? Does he ever say, babe, listen, do a little more of this, a little less of that? Do he ever offer you some constructive feedback in some of the things that you teach other women?
My husband is my best friend, and we think alike. He's exactly what I asked for, but no, I think we kind of think the same. His main thing is don't generalize. So I try not to generalize, but I can only speak from what I know from experience and the things that I've studied. But yeah, he's pretty supportive. I've actually, in the last couple of years, had him as my co-teacher when we've done couple retreats, and I've done some alter ego workshops, and he was my assistant. So I think he's coming along very well at the School of Romance. So, he's a pretty wise brother, though, girl. He is very wise, and that's one of the things I love about him.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Does he have an alter ego?
His alter ego is Doc.
Oh.
Yes.
So men have alter egos too. Okay.
Oh, absolutely, honey. Absolutely. So we are extending the School of Romance. We added a party van to do girls trips and girls nights out. So basically, my regular classes will be taught on this van as we travel to different cities. And now he's literally my co-pilot. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
So his alter ego is Doc, and his real name is Philip.
Doc and Philip. Okay.
Yes,
Kudos to Doc and Philip. So, ladies, we're going to talk a little bit more about men and what men want after this quick commercial. So I got to pay the bills, and we'll be right back. Have you heard sponsorships are requested? Coffee Talk with Soy is looking for dynamic entrepreneurs like yourself. If you're motivated, energetic with a message or product, consider advertising with us. It's a win-win. For more information on those advertising and sponsorship packages, visit the website Coffee Talk with Soy or call me at 515-I-GOT-SOY. And again, that's 515-I-GOT-SOY. All right, so if you are just now tuning in with us, you missed it. You missed it. You got to go back and check it out. But I'm talking to Harley School of Romance's romance, sexy, confident coach. Harley is on here. Harley's in the cafe with me, and we've been just chopping it up with girl talk. So now she's going to tell us, as I prompted her prior to the commercial, what do men want? What is it that they want, Harley? What do they want from us?
I know we think that they only want the cookie.
partially
It's not
true.
all they want.
That's not
The
it.
cookie it's a perk now, but after you get past the cookie, right? After you've been together for a while, I think that mostly men want a friend. They want somebody that they can trust, someone that supports them, someone that's not judging them. I think of it this way. I feel like each day, I think of it as a boxing ring, right? Each day, my husband goes out into the ring and gets beat up, literally gets beat up in the world from work, from you know how it is. He's a black man, so it's tough. When he comes home, he doesn't need a coach that's telling him, you didn't do this right, this isn't right, why'd you do that, you didn't take out the trash. He doesn't need a coach or a mama. He needs a cheerleader. He needs somebody that's cheering him on. Even when sometimes I feel like, okay, I don't agree with this, I'll say, you know what, baby, I know that you will make the best decision for us. And I leave it at that. Because you have to have faith in your man and know that he's doing the best he can for you. Cheer him on. Be his cheerleader, as opposed to constantly griping. I know the old school word is nagging, but I hear a lot of women tell the bad stuff. And he's not doing this, he's not doing that. What is he doing right? If he's getting up every morning and going to work, he's doing something right. If he's coming home to you at night on time and a reasonable hour, he's doing something right. Keep cheering. Be his cheerleader. You don't have to be the coach. It's okay to be the cheerleader. Put on that short skirt, girl, and cheer.
Part of me feels that is learned behavior.
Absolutely. Just generations of learned behavior.
Just learned behavior. Talking to him like that and not recognizing his strengths and not supporting him is learned behavior. But I know that this isn't our topic of choice, but I got to say this because it's on my heart and it's on my mind, that for women, when you're raising boys, when you're not giving boys responsibility in the home and they're sitting around and playing games all day and don't take out the trash, you got to ask them to do certain things. And anytime they see you lifting something heavy, they're not taught to, can I help you with that? Let me get that for you. They sit there and watch you do that. We're going up the wrong tree. So while we're reminding women how important their sexy is and how it is a valuable piece to the relationship, you want to be sexy to a worthy man.
Yep.
You want to be sexy to a worthy man. So y'all brothers out there ain't doing your part and ain't holding your own. And then you're going to say Sawyer and Harley was talking about you not being sexy. She wants to be sexy to a worthy man.
Absolutely. Because what I teach, at the beginning of a class, I let you know, the art of seduction, the art of sexy, the beauty of it all is amazing. And it's something great to share with your significant other, right? But it's not meant for everybody. It's not, what I teach you is not meant for every Joe Blow that you meet, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's for the person that you know is worthy. It's for the person that respects you. It's for the person that deserves to have these things done. Every dog isn't meant to be kept. I have a 14-year-old son now, but since early, I have my husband who opens my car door. So our job is to teach him that you're supposed to do certain things. If my husband comes home and it's a Wednesday and the trash isn't out, he's like, you need to go take the trash out. Why didn't you take the trash to the curb? So that he knows that this is the proper thing. I sit in the car as a young woman. I always sat in the car. And if the man didn't come around and open my car door and let me out, then I had a problem with it, because you didn't even notice that I was still sitting in the car and you've already walked off. We already have a problem. So for my son, I sit in the car and he innately knows, oh, let me go open the car door and let her out, because it's our job to teach him the proper way to treat his woman, and my husband shows that. His dad shows that to him, so it's important.
Well, kudos to you. What's your most gratifying moment when you are in the School of Romance and dealing with your students? What gratifies you the most about that?
Man, let's see. I've been teaching for so long. I can remember my early classes. So the Sexy Refresher course for the alter ego course. There are 4-week sessions, 4 to 6 weeks, depending on which one you take. And I take your picture on the first day so that we can remember what you looked like on the first day and where you were in your sexy journey. And then we go through this 4-week process of building and tearing down and rebuilding and restructuring and revamping your sexy confidence, mostly just your confidence. And we do a graduation. On graduation day, I feel like a mom. I cry. I feel like I'm really graduating kids, because the women have grown so much in this 4-week process to where they're unrecognizable. They're strutting their stuff. Their hairstyle has changed. Their attitude has changed because sexy is an attitude. They're talking more confidently about themselves and about their body image. It's so satisfying. But what makes it better is when a husband calls me and says, Harley, I know you don't know me, but I'm Keisha's husband, and Keisha took your class, and I never thought that after being married to her 21 years that I'd see her as that sexy 25-year-old she was when I first married her. Because you start to settle, we get into this repertoire of, comfortableness, and it's just amazing to know that my work is being seen and that the ladies carry it with them throughout their lives. A lot of them return.
Good stuff. So they come back being confident and sexy.
Absolutely. And they take other classes because I do teach bedroom skills. You can't really get the importance of the bedroom skill, the skills necessary to please in the bedroom, if you don't have the confidence to strut your stuff into the bedroom and say, hey, baby, here I am. I got to build your confidence first before I can get you into the bedroom skills.
Now, she due to COVID, some of her classes are being offered online.
Virtually, yep.
Yep. And I have been thinking and trying to get together a group of women to sample her course and take one of her virtual classes. So if you're listening and you're interested to join me in a virtual class, or you can start one of your own with your own intimate group. I think this is a good time to do that as we move through this post-COVID era of our life, where we are beginning to have some enjoyment. Although we're not at full-fledged interaction, but you can begin having some fun. Virtually, it's still safe with some of your closest girlfriends. I think it's a great gift for a bridal shower, a baby shower, or just a girls' night in is what she calls it. So if you're interested in that, and you just have a few girlfriends that you just want to have a good time with, definitely check her out. Harley School of Romance. And if you're interested in joining me in this quest, of course, you know what happens with soy stays with soy. So it definitely will be confidential. Hit me up. coffeetalkwithsoy.com in the comment section. Let me know you're interested in Girls Night In, and I'll add you to the list, to the invite list. Anything you want to say before we wrap up the show, Miss Parker?
Well, I just want the ladies to know that they're sexy and their confidence is all a state of mind. Stop comparing yourself to other women, especially all the cute Pop-Tarts that's rolling down your Instagram feed. Honey, stop it. I want you to stand up tall, shoulders back, chin up, chest out, and strut your stuff. Put on some heels today and strut your stuff, and some red lipstick, which is my favorite, and strut your stuff. You can find me at Harley School of Romance all across the web and all social media platforms. I appreciate you, Soy.
I appreciate you too, honey. Thanks for hanging out with me in the cafe. So I came up with the words as you requested. And so I think that it would be something submissive.
Okay.
And super, super sexy.
Yes. And your alter ego is?
I don't know. I don't have a name. I just know that that's what she should look like. She should be submissive and just
Mhm.
super, super sexy.
I want you to pick a name, then you can text it to me later. But the fun of it is that over time, you can build her. What does she wear? You know, what kind of man does she like? What is she wearing in the bedroom? What's her favorite position? You know what I'm saying? She's got a whole personality of her own, and it makes it fun. So when you role play with your significant other, you can just always blame all the naughtiness on Harley or Janet. And, you know, Janet, that's a good one. Good, submissive, naughty.
Is she?
Yeah, Janet. Think about some Janet, you know. Janet's are naughty. Or Nikki.
Nikki. Okay.
Nikki's are naughty, honey.
Okay.
Ask Prince. Right?
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. Well, we have enjoyed having Harley in the cafe with us. She shared a lot of information. She's reminded us of just how important, special, and awesome we are in our own right. So continue to listen to the shows, continue to share the content, and per today, y'all, you continue to be sexy, to be confident, and to be you. All right, don't forget, y'all, always tap into this website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com, where you can find information about our show, podcast. There's also some blogs there you may find interested. If you don't find what you need, then what you should do is espresso yourself and contact me. Better latte than ever, right? So contact me by sharing your name, your email address, and what it is you'd like to share. And that can either be your comments about the show or possibly interested in being a guest yourself. At any event, I adore you. I am thankful for your attention and your time today. And please take on this information and change your life, one show at a time. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday. I've enjoyed you. I'll see you next week right here on your new morning show.
I just love this show, Coffee Talk with Soy. That is your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'd like to thank the listeners and the guests for joining me in the cafe today. What a wonderful time we had. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to download the app Coffee Talk with Soy from your app store. It's available on iTunes and Google Play. Stay connected, folks, by visiting the website coffeetalkwithsoy.com, as well as looking for us under your social media sites. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Coffee Talk with Soy. Remember, the size of the problem is never the issue. Remember, it's the size of you. Be great because you are awesome. Tell them Soy said so. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. Bye-bye.